to our channel. Joining us today is Miss
Amber.
And today we are working on a fun project with Auntie Carol. What's the project?
Painting shoes.
Painting shoes. For those of you who have recently saw my previous video, was on, the last part of it was me getting these Christian Louboutin shoes, and I wore it one day only, and this is what happens. Make a sad face. That's like, really now? For 800 pairs? $800? This is what happens? Ashamed. But I can't return it, so we are going to do a DIY on painting them. And I thought, who better to get help from than my lovely niece, Amber. So we are going to paint these bottoms. And I'm going to tell you how they turn out, because this is my first time. These are my first pair of Louboutins. It might be my last, depending on how this process works. But if you have not gotten this already, you probably know the deal about Louboutins and their bottoms always coming off. And I should have put a screen protector on it, but I did not. So lessons learned in life, that is one of them. Expensive things. Make sure you do your research ahead of time and know what you're getting into, because the maintenance of all that cost high, fortunately. So this is one day of, like, literally for like 2 hours. 2 hours. It's so sad. Isn't it sad, Amber? I know. But the fun part is we can at least do this together and find out how this baby works. So you will need
red paint.
Red paint.
Tape.
Because you don't want to get definitely any red marks on the upper part of your shoe, the rest of your shoe. And you need sandpaper according to the directions. It says lightly sand with light grit sandpaper and wipe clean. Guess what? I do not have sandpaper. So we're going to use this to even it out a little.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's like clean and you're working with just not too much dirt on it. So we're going to clean this, and then we are going to scrape it.
Yeah.
And we're cleaning these right now with just baby wipes. Whose baby wipes are these?
My baby brothers.
Yes. Noah, if you're watching, we're using your baby wipes to clean my shoes. Love you.
Mine is sort of coming out.
Mine too.
Or mine didn't come out as fast.
Every time I look at this, I'm just like so sad.
Now we have finished cleaning the shoes, so now we're gonna paint them.
Well, not just yet, Miss Amber. We have to first tape them. So you see, that way I'll protect our shoe from getting the red stain anywhere else but the bottoms.
Yes.
So we just want red bottoms. So I'm using just black tape, and this one is kind of like, it's not too sticky, but it molds very well on whatever you put it on. So it's easier for shoes when you're applying it, because then you can just, let me come a little closer. Put it towards the end here. And you can just mold it around. And it's okay if you get a little bit more to the red bottom, because you don't necessarily need that much red paint on that. And then Ambi, can you cut for me? Alright, yeah, just hold it like that and get the scissors. See, that's why it's so helpful to have a helper. So this is how it looks. We're going to take it a little bit. I went a little too far. But you know what? I might not be painting all of it. I might just be painting just the the sole, the top sole portion. So, take the other side.
Yeah. Oh, with the scissors. Want me to cut it this time?
Sure.
From where? Oh,
That side?
okay. Just move. Cut then.
So that, make sure that sticks on. Okay, so we're finally done taping the edges of the shoe, and now we are going to,
Paint them.
yes, we are going to paint these babies. Now this is pretty much smooth. We got our tape. Just gonna take this out. Now when you do this, you want to make sure you have paper all over. And this is the color.
Red.
Very bright red. And you can see that is almost the same. So we're taking this part. I'm gonna do it first.
Yeah, she is.
I'm just gonna take a little bit. And we're just gonna. So the parts where you have a little bit more scratches and roughs on it, you can paint again.
Okay.
What?
Now I'm gonna paint.
Oh boy.
Is that good?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying so hard to keep my hands away from the brush because I'm just so worried about how Amber's gonna paint this. But as you can see, my hands are like shaking watching her. Like, can I just please do it myself? Okay, that's good. But it actually turned out well towards the end, so yeah. Here you go. Just paint. Okay, so that's Amber's. Amber, show them yours. Boom, boom, boom. And this is mine. I feel like Amber did a better job than I did. Yeah, she did. I still need to go back a little bit. You see that portion? Gotta fill it out. But once you do this, you gotta let it dry and then coat it again one more time.
Yeah,
let it dry, then you seal it. Seal it with that screen. What is it? The screen. Basically the thing that you use for your cell phone. Screen protectors. There we go. Bam. That. Use that after you're done to seal it so you don't have to do this again. As you can see, I'm very steamed up about this. But I'm glad that this has helped tremendously. This is the final product of how these shoes turned out. The bottom, I'll show you, they have screen protectors. Hallelujah.